Welcome to Curious Truth. My name is Kim, your host. Today we are talking about the 69-day killer. Michelle had everything she wanted: a beautiful home, a wonderful family, 2 children with her husband of 20 years. She loved them all dearly. Michelle worked at the hospital, but was only on call because of the pandemic that was happening. Michelle thought this would be her life and that nothing was ever going to change the way it was. But it did change by the hands of Michelle. One day in 2018, Michelle got up, went to work. She thought that this day was like any other day, but it wasn't. When Michelle got home from work, her husband, the love of her life, told her he no longer loved her. He waited till Michelle went to work the following day, packed his things, and left before Michelle got home from work. Michelle was devastated. The 69 days began. Michelle was so devastated that she was hospitalized for 5 days for mental health issues. Not only had her husband moved out, but he moved in with another woman, Tracy. Tracy had 4 children of her own. Nick would testify in court that Tracy and him had a rare connection. They enjoyed everything about each other. They loved talking and spending time together. They had started as friends at first, then it grew to more. The day Nick left his wife, he moved in with Tracy. Nick stated in court that Michelle would send threatening texts and messages to his phone telling him to tell Tracy that she was going to get her. "He's mine, you can't have him," she would say. Every day that went by that Nick was gone, Michelle got more and more angry. She had a calendar on her wall, and every day that he was gone, she would mark on the calendar, first day gone, second day gone, and so on, until the 69th day. On the 69th day, May 18th, 2020, Michelle got up that morning, got dressed, put gloves on, and grabbed a knife and binoculars and got into her car. She sat at Nick's job that morning and watched as Tracy took Nick to work. She then followed Tracy to the stores. She sat in her car and watched Tracy. Tracy pulled into the Burger King, and Michelle sat in the parking lot nearby. Tracy then pulled out of Burger King and then headed back to Nick's job. Nick came out and sat in the truck with Tracy. They sat and talked and had lunch together. Michelle watched them as they sat. Nick then gave Tracy some kisses and headed back to work. Michelle then followed Tracy home. Before Tracy could get out of the truck, Michelle was there, yelling at her, saying, "He's mine, you can't have him." She said she lost control and started stabbing Tracy. One of Tracy's neighbors called 911. The 69 days ended. Michelle had left before police arrived, but within an hour they were at Michelle's house. At first she didn't answer the door, but then when she did, she came out looking as if she was in the shower. When police went into her house, they noticed that the wash machine was going. They searched the house and found on the calendar 69 days gone. They also found blood on the outside of the Cadillac and inside and hair. Michelle also had bruises on her face, as if she had been in a struggle. During her interrogation at the police station, Michelle lied to the police. When police told Michelle that Tracy had been hurt very badly, her response to them was, "God works in mysterious ways, don't he?" Michelle was charged with first-degree murder. When testifying in court, Michelle said that she followed Tracy home so she could find out where Nick was staying at and to make sure he was okay. She said that she had planned on going back when he was home to beg him to come back to her. On May 11th, 2021, the verdict came down as guilty. It only took the jury 45 minutes to decide on the verdict. Michelle received 100 years in prison for killing Tracy. Did Michelle watch her or hunt her that day? Should Michelle have just let it go? It had been 69 days for her to think to do the right thing and walk away. What do you think? Would you ever be that lovesick that you would kill someone? Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching Curious Truth, and don't forget to hit that like button. See you on the next one.